So there's only actually 3 matches on now. We've had some very one-sided results tonight. Murphy, Tepchire and Wollaston all winning in whitewashes. Joe O'Connor 5-1. Much closer between Barry Hawkins and Alfie Burden. That's 2-2. Jack Jones 4-1 up on Alan Taylor, with a chance maybe to win that.
Foul. Chachang 4.
Yeah, it might not be, excuse me, might not be an easy shot for Judd, but he can go deep in the cue ball, find the path. Back to Balk. It's one of those kind of funny matches, isn't it? I mean, David, you know, he's only 3-2 behind, and he's not exactly pulling up any trees. You know, he hasn't scored a lot in the match. It's been very bitty from his side, but he's right back in this, and Judd's been a wee bit in and out himself. He's playing all right as Judd, but he can't quite shake David off. It's the odd poor shot here and there, like that last one, but I've been very fortunate not to leave anything, and it's not easy to get safe from this either. Yeah, like I say, he's not pulling up any trees, but he's given Judd the odd problem like this one to deal with. A wee bit of pressure on this. Got to be super thin, or the cue ball loses all its pace. Yeah, it's one of those shots that he got it thin, but not super thin. I know he caught the blue, but the energy gets taken out the cue ball. Now, David, if you can find one good mid-range pot, I think you've got to go all in here. Yeah, this one, the straighter one to left corner, is the money shot. The longer you look at it, the longer you think about it, the more difficult it becomes. Yeah, this is the right shot. All right, you might miss it, but at very least just commit yourself to the pot. If it goes in, it's an excellent chance. Didn't commit to the pot, did he? All right, he's gotten away with it big time. but he just didn't commit. It was more a safety shot than a pot, let's be honest. I mean, I get it. He doesn't want to sell the game by leaving Judd right in amongst them. But sometimes in matches you've got to say, right, okay, this is a shot. If I get this, I'm right back in it. But I thought he bailed on that one.
Well, at least he just avoided the in-off, otherwise it would have been calamity. Trump able to move the red at least away from the pocket. Got quite edgy, really, this match. As I say, Trump was threatening to sort of get in a bit of a flow, but didn't really happen, and still in the balance. There was a burst of applause from another table, but you're going to get that here. It's nothing new. At most venues, actually. Well, it just felt like a magnet, didn't it? Pulling that cue ball towards it. Alan Taylor's just made a really good clearance to trail Jack Jones 4-2. That match could have been over. And Barry Hawkins 3-2 over Alfie Burden. Only 2 of the matches remain. It's an interesting time in the season because for the likes of Judd Trump, there's a lot of snooker to come. The Players Series, that's 3 big tournaments. But, of course, they're limited fields. So David Grace, for example, is not in any of them. And he's not qualified for the World Open. So when he departs this event, whenever that is, he'll have the Welsh Open and then the World Championship.
Yeah, it's a kind of strange one, isn't it? The 2 tournaments that David still has after this, Judd won't be in. And the ones that Judd's going to play in, David might not be in. Of course, it's World Championship qualifying in David's case, or it looks like it's going to be, barring something extraordinary. Anyway, let's deal with the here and now. And yeah, I mean, credit to David, actually. Just holding Judd off at the moment now then. What's he got here? A half chance, certainly. Can he find one good pot? That red that's nearest the left corner may look easy, but it's not an absolute gimme. Get the pot, though, bound to be on a colour. Shot. Very good. That's excellent. And that's just plain unlucky. That's all that is. That's all that is. Good shot.
The pink ball. Foul, David Grace.
Told you,
1,
like a magnet.
Trump 6.
It's extraordinary. That's 3 times, isn't it? From the middle of the table, the cue ball. You see David getting sucked into that corner pocket. Ah, he was unlucky there, Big Dave. Judd playing the double.
One.
It's got to the stage you actually fancy them to knock those in these days. That had to go and look about it, that one, didn't it? Just get a wee bit of angle on this Brown. Try and force the cue ball down table. Almost sort of Luca Brissell style. Remember that shot he played in the Masters a couple of weeks ago? All right, not that similar. But it's one that he's got to force here.
Five.
I know it's a wee bit easier. Remember that red David didn't commit to? This is what Judd will play here. The total commitment. I know it's a wee bit easier, but no thought of missing it or bailing out, anything like that. Just knock it in.
Twelve. $13.
The only thing there, I'm surprised that he used the cushion with the cue ball. Drag it back, straight pink to right middle was certainly on, as is the yellow, albeit awkward bridging. It's one of those, the pot's easier if you can dig down on it. I don't know if you can do that. You know, if you go deep on it, it makes the pot easier. That's why he played it that way. Just couldn't quite drive through it. Should be end of break.
Needs to keep his discipline. It's rather frustrating that he's not got a lot of flow in this match, having to really sort of dig in.
Trump 15. One.
All of a sudden, I think David Grace is feeling it here. I mean, good things starting to happen. Cross double, nice full ball kiss on the green. That's a lovely shot. That is a lovely shot. Played to perfection. Now,
6.
big job to win the frame, but first and foremost, get a healthy lead.
Seven.
Don't get that shot either. Why not play for the pink in the left middle? Sorry, the right middle. I just don't get it. Put himself under pressure again with this mid-range red on the way. and gets a kick to boot, so he's not straight or as straight as he should have been.
12. Thirteen. $20. $21. $27.
Always felt he was fighting a losing battle with his cue ball there. The minute he went up for the blue instead of pink to right middle, he never could quite get the cue ball under close order.
Thanks.
But at least he's finished with a quite a telling safety
David
shot.
Price, 27.
Very interesting moment in the match. 3-2 to Trump. This frame
Sorry.
very much in the balance. Marcel Eckhart just seeing if there's a full ball contact available. Obviously that's important if the cue ball has to go back. It's obviously very tight because he's having another look.
Yeah, there you go. He can definitely get full ball. I think, yeah, just drop this red dead straight as you can, dead weight. That's okay. I know he's leaving the red to the green pocket, but at least you're making it awkward for Judd, certainly in terms of bridging. Value in playing the pot, though. Only red he can leave at the one he's attempting. Ah, yes. Oh, that's a beautiful shot of the match. That is a beauty. Now, absolutely perfect on the black. He can almost do whatever he likes with this. And I don't think any reds go. Just coming around to check. I don't think it does, the one on its own there, below the black spot. Yeah, perhaps it does, but it's not easy to get on it. So he's playing the speculative cannon, and it's gone wrong. Send a break.
Yeah, it kind of sums up the evening, that, for Trump. He potted a good red, but he hasn't sort of gone on to profit from it, really. So he's back to keeping that discipline.
Judge trump 8.
Second frame we've seen that's been over half an hour. Fans of all ages here.
Top.
Yeah. That old enemy thick on the contact, and the red shoots back up table. Still plenty to do, but providing he lands nice on a colour and this shot,
1.
which he hasn't done. Yes, the pink's still on. Not a certainty. You fancy him to get it.
Seven. Eight. $15.
Not ideal. Is he confident enough to play this dead weight? Because if he does, that's the best way of getting the pot. He bailed out on it a wee bit, but what a pot. And that's kind of what he is these days, isn't he? He is more of a percentage player. You know, back in the day, be holding off the pace for probably pink or blue. So, handy flick on the green. We're just doing his arithmetic now. If I don't get a foul, I'm 13 in front. Red, black, yellow. I still need the green. That's what he's thinking about. So he could be doing with one foul, and then he wouldn't need the green.
Judge trump 16.
That's pretty much what he was playing that shot on. All right, he didn't have that many other options. It was obviously a dab in behind the brown, but I'm sure David will know he's got to really hit this. Got to hit it. Yeah, well done. That's excellent.
Alan Taylor's pulled another one back, so it's 4-1. Jack Jones was well in front. He lost that frame, and Taylor's dominated the next 4-3. And Barry Hawkins 4-2 over Alfie Burden.
Yeah, that was a proper shot. That is what you call a proper snooker shot. Using the colours in the middle of the table. And this is deep trouble. I don't think he can go one cushion. And this is not easy to hit, far from it. Two cushions, free ball possibilities, all sorts going on here. That's what I like about Trump, though. Regardless of opposition, mid-ranked players, lower-ranked players, gives everyone the same respect and consideration. There's none of this I'm going out and, you know, I'm the man, I'm the best player in the world and I should be winning, you've got no right. There's nothing like that. His application's brilliant. Playing not to leave a free ball.
Fall and a miss. David Grace, 4.
Yeah, I always knew it. He's bound to leave the red now. Does David have a wee pass at the green here and playing the pot? Got to surely. Just try and shove the green somewhere. Just move it. Ah, great shot. That's just unlucky. Just plain unlucky. Nothing you can do about that. Good shot, big fella. Absolutely no problem with that. Plain unlucky.
Very harsh. And now, of course, the green's back on it. Spartan Trump has the easiest chance you could ask for, really. He should have another 4 points on his score, shouldn't he, with the foul?
2.
Well, is he on this green? There you go.
Trump.
So,
2.
the stage was set for Trump to take the frame, but not to be. That brown just off its spot.
If there's any justice in the world, which there isn't, David will pot this green and clear up after what went before. Yeah, good shot. Very good. Needs to pull up. Not great, but I suppose the good news is he's automatically going to be on the blue. I like the fact he's playing it quickly. Big shot. Biggest shot of the match, actually.
David Grace, 3.
Trump needs brown and blue. What a dramatic frame.
4.
But in the context of the match, it's a big one to win. Whoever would have won it. And if Trump does pot the blue, it'll be 4-2 up. Certainly not having things all his own way here, but he is a frame from the next round here in Berlin. Time kind of stood still on that brown David Grace played. He set off, didn't look too bad, but as it came towards the pocket, you could see it wasn't going to drop.
And the frame.
And he's seen enough. So Judd Trump will be relieved, having not got on the green after Grace was unlucky to knock